Hello, welcome. Oh, we're on. Okay, so sorry. Welcome everyone to Art with Liz Afternoon Edition. We are lucky enough to be here at the Hoboken Library. I want to thank them for their generosity in allowing us to have these hybrid classes. So, cheers to the people who've come via Zoom and YouTube, and welcome to those of you who are here in person in the beautifully renovated library space. We are doing an extra class today because we missed several classes in May. May was Asian American and Pacific Islander History Month, and we are going to look at an Asian American artist whom we missed in May, named Maya Lin. Maya Lin was born October 5th, 1959. She is an American designer and sculptor. She was an undergraduate at Yale University, and she created something that she will forever remain famous for. And my job today, though, is to help you understand she's moved beyond this incredible first thing that she became famous for. And although her first work of art is quite remarkable, she is doing remarkable things even today. We're going to start, though, with a slideshow of her work because I think it's going to jumpstart you for projects that I have available for you to do. First, the slideshow, and I do have a couple of video clips that if you would like, I'd like to share with you as well. And then I have an art project for you to try if you wish. So here you go with me sharing, whoops, not ready for that yet, me sharing the art show. The thing that Maya Lin is most famous for that I was mentioning before is the Vietnam War Memorial that she created in Washington, D.C. Whoops, what have I done? When she was an undergrad at Yale University. Where is my share option? Here it is. And Robin, you can see this? Okay, good.
Yes.
And I thought, let's show the big thing first so we can talk about that. It is exceptional. And then we'll go on to her other achievements as well. I have been to see this memorial. I'm assuming that most of us, either on Zoom, in YouTube, or here in person, have been lucky enough to see it as well. Oh, Susan Monda is on Zoom. Thanks, Laura. And it's very, very beautiful. So Maya Lin won a competition. She was quite young. I think she was 20, 21 when she won this competition against many, many professional sculptors and architects. It was very controversial because she was so young and inexperienced. And unfortunately, also because she was of Asian ethnicity, and because the war was against Vietnam, there were many people who thought it was inappropriate for an Asian artist to be creating a monument about American soldiers who lost their lives fighting overseas in Asia. But the concept of this wall, the very heartfelt and loving idea behind this memorial, was undeniable. And the judges in the competition saw the beauty of what she was trying to create, knew that it was the right thing at the right time. And over the years, it is the veterans who visit this memorial who love it the most. You can see at the base of the wall, people are constantly leaving mementos of their loved ones, dolls, letters to the person who died. And these objects get taken up and are saved by the Smithsonian, some of which are from time to time put on display in the National History Museum with explanations of what they are. And they're just really wonderful to look at. According to the scholar Suzette Min, Lynn's work uncovers hidden histories to bring attention to landscapes and environments that would otherwise be inaccessible to viewers, and deploys the concept to discuss the inextricable relationship between nature and the built environment. She herself says, I am very drawn to landscape, and my work is about finding a balance in the landscape, respecting nature, not trying to dominate it. Even the Vietnam Veterans Memorial is an earthwork. All of my work is about slipping things in, inserting an order or a structuring, yet making an interface so that in the end, rather than a hierarchy, there is a balance and tension between the man-made and the natural. So the wall itself is dug in. They carved away part of the landscape so that the wall is situated within the earth. She was 21 and still an undergraduate when she won this public design competition. It was one of 1,422 submissions. There are 57,939 fallen soldiers' names carved into its face. Hundreds more have been added since the dedication. It is V-shaped with one side pointing toward the Lincoln Memorial and the other toward the Washington Monument. And it was her intention to create an opening or a wound in the earth to symbolize the pain caused by the war and its many casualties. She said, quote, I imagine taking a knife and cutting into the earth, opening it up, and with the passage of time, that initial violence and pain would heal. Again, the design was initially controversial because of her lack of professional experience and her ethnicity. Some objected to the exclusion of surviving veterans' names. Others complained about the dark complexion of the granite, claiming that it expressed a negative attitude towards the Vietnam War. The American Institute of Architects poll.
Here in the
Susan, can you mute, please?
Yes.
Ranked the memorial number 10 on a list of America's favorite architecture, and it is now one of the most visited sites on the National Mall. It's expanding, and it now serves as a memorial for the veterans of the Afghanistan and Iraq wars. And there is Maya Lin herself, quite young. This picture was taken, I believe, the year the memorial was built. Lin herself has said, had the competition not been held blind with designs submitted by name instead of number, she would never have won on account of her ethnicity. Her assertion is supported by the fact that she was harassed after her ethnicity was revealed, as when prominent businessman and later third-party presidential candidate Ross Perot called her an egg roll. No comment. She calls herself a designer rather than an architect. Her vision and her focus are always on how space needs to be in the future, the balance and relationship with nature, and what it means to be people. She has tried to focus less on how politics influences design and more on what emotions the space would create and what it would symbolize to the user. Her belief in a space being connected and the transition from inside to outside being fluid, coupled with what a space means, has led her to create some very memorable designs. So this picture is of one of her earthworks where she created mounds of dirt that were planted with grass to create these actual earth sculptures. I'm not sure where this one is located. This may be the work called Input at Ohio University. She grew up in Ohio. She focuses on memorializing ideas or concepts of time periods instead of direct representations of figures, creating abstract sculptures and installations. This is the whole piece. It's beautiful, I think. She believes that art should be an act of every individual that is willing to say something that is new and not quite familiar. She says, quote, her work originates from a simple desire to make people aware of their surroundings, not just the physical world, but also the psychological world we live in. There's so much to say about her work. When a project comes her way, she tries to, quote, understand the definition of the site in a verbal way before finding the form to understand what a piece is conceptually and what its nature should be even before visiting the site. After she completely understands the definition of the site, Lin finalizes her designs by creating numerous renditions of her project in model form. So this is made from salt. She also explores themes of juxtaposing materials and a fusion of opposites. She says, quote, I feel I exist on the boundaries, somewhere between science and art and architecture, public and private, East and West. I am always trying to find a balance between these opposing forces, finding the place where opposites meet, existing not on either side, but on the line that divides. This is made from wood, and it's suspended from the ceiling in the gallery. And she's working, this is an ongoing project. She's working on bodies of water that have disappeared. And she's trying to recreate the surfaces underneath where the water was in order to help us remember the lost bodies of water. And it's called, she began in 2006. Oh no, sorry, she completed her Bodies of Water series, sorry. And it included representation of 3 bodies of water: the Black Sea, the Caspian Sea, and the Red Sea. Each sculpture is made of layers of birch plywood and are 2-scale representations of 3 endangered bodies of water. The sculptures are balanced on the deepest point of the sea. Lynn wishes to call attention to the unseen ecosystems that people continue to pollute. I think now she's working on bodies of water that are disappeared. So the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea are disappearing, but I think the work she's doing now is of water that has disappeared. She's also doing work about the Hudson River, which for me personally endears her to my heart. I'm not sure if this is part of the Bodies of Water series, but it too is made of wood. Okay, so this may be what I was referring to. Since around 2010, Lynn has been working on what she calls her final memorial, the What is Missing Foundation, to commemorate the biodiversity that has been lost in the planet's 6th mass extinction. She aims to raise awareness about the loss of biodiversity and natural habitats by using sound, media, and art for temporary installations and a web-based project. What is Missing exists not in one specific site, but in many forms and in many places simultaneously. This was in New York City. There's, I forget the name of the park.
Is it Madison Square Park?
The Madison Square Park. Thank you. It's near the MetLife building, which is 14th and
I think it's like Lexington. Well,
it's near Union Square.
yeah, I think
it's a very tiny park. Yeah.
They always have art installations.
And they were actual dead trees. I think this is a rendering of the plan for the installation because it was actual dead trees that she had brought in and planted in the ground. Esty and Heather saw it. I missed it.
I only saw pictures of it.
Did you see it? Did you go?
No, I only saw pictures.
She's married to was married to the late Daniel Wolfe, a New York photography dealer. She has homes in New York and Colorado and has 2 daughters, India and Rachel. And she has an older brother who is the poet Tan Lin. She's been awarded an honorary doctorate degree from Yale, Harvard, Williams College, and Smith College. And she was among the youngest to be awarded an honorary doctorate of fine arts by Yale University. She was chosen to serve on the selection jury of the World Trade Center Site Memorial Competition. In 2005, she was elected to the American Academy of Arts and Letters, as well as the National Women's Hall of Fame in Seneca Falls, New York. This is a piece that's made out of old books and magazines, I believe. Again, about, I believe, water. So I have two short videos. I would love to show them to you. Are you interested?
Sure.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I think I'm going to show this, maybe this one first. Let's see if I can make it happen. Play. Well, this one did play last night. I have a link for it too. Hold on, let me see. The link may work better. Ah, here we go. Folks at home, can you see it? No. Okay, wait. Did I not share it? I didn't share it. Forgive me, everyone. I'll make it go back to the beginning. Make it bigger. She has 2 other videos like that. And I probably should have shown it to you second, but those are her works of art. Now I'm going to show you, try and show you a video in which she's doing some talking to help you understand her work a little more.
I was going to become a field zoologist, and I took a sidetrack into art and architecture. I was brought up in the 60s, child of the 60s. So whether I was like petitioning to boycott Japan for the whaling industry or petitioning to ban steel traps, I was out in the parking lot in Athens, Ohio, sort of being a bit of an activist. The discussion was out of how much damage we were doing as a species to the rest of the planet. It's really personal, and I love the environment. I love the world around us. In a previous show, I had done these bodies of water, like the Caspian, the Red Sea, and the Black Sea. So I'm going to be cutting into stone this time these disappearing bodies of water. What we've got today of the Arctic ice shelf versus what it was like in 1980. This is Lake Chad, which again, all that's left of Lake Chad is this. And so at this point, we start with drawings, we end up putting it into the computer, and it'll all be cut in stone. It's sort of in between mechanized and then hand worn or worn out. So it gets to be a little bit softer on the edges. I love the smaller scale works because I can make them here with my team. They're both artists and architects working for me, but the architectural assistants, they're the only ones that can take this data from the map makers, convert it, and then send it to the printers. This is Nick Croft, by the way. Can you just walk them through like some of the analysis and studies that have to go on?
Well, a lot of it is finding data of like geographical places or locations in the world. And so a lot of the time we'll look to the internet, we'll take it all and we'll try to make a 3-dimensional surface in the computer program, and then make mock-ups at various scales or do different studies of the terrain and its surface quality.
So much of what I do ends up being through the computer to analyze the data and information. The thing I'm always wary of is, what's the difference between whether it's in an art museum versus a science museum? And that's where it's tricky. It's not really a representation, it is its own thing. I'm as much interested in the form making that I'm doing, as well as getting you to think about what we're doing to the world around us.
All right, so I thought it was interesting to see her process as well as what she actually makes. We're very lucky to be living in a period in history where we can actually hear from the artist and hear what she's thinking and doing while she does it. Any thoughts, comments, or ideas about Maya Lin before I offer some projects for you to create this afternoon?
Well, it's wonderful to see everything she's done. And
Yeah.
that last one, the black, like, I don't know whether it was slate or what it was, but that was just magnificent. And of course, the memorial is the most extraordinary experience.
Have you been there in
Yeah.
person, Robin?
I did go.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. But anyway, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Anyone else before I jump in?
I'm glad she persevered after the meeting.
Yes. Yes. Many people would have quit after the struggle, after the way she was treated by the public. Yes. Yep.
Unfortunately, that was a very unpopular war as well, so there was so many.
Yes. Yes. And now when you look at memorials, so many of them are done in her style. It's really ironic. Our projects for today, I have watercolor paints, I have soft pastels. I thought it would be lovely if we just explored, and I'm going to put out watercolor paper as well, if we just explored water and water in landscape. You could look on your smartphones for images of watery locations that you've been to in your life, and you could copy some of those waterscapes that you've been to. Cape Cod, for me, is one of the most beautiful places on earth. And if I were given this assignment, I would look for a picture of the beach in Cape Cod to recreate. The other idea I have is you could create a paper sculpture. I have different kinds of paper available at the back, and Barbara, you brought us, it's a heavier weight paper, so it'd be great to use too, that you could cut and glue in layers to create a topographical kind of map in the style of Maya Lin. So that would be a lot of fun. I think I might do a demonstration. Are we able to do that, Laura? I just thought of this idea.
Yeah.
So I could do a demonstration of how you can use paper for building. And you could do something architecturally, design-wise, with paper in Maya Lin's style today as well. And I'm going to show you how to do it. After I've done the demonstration, I'll put up one of her pieces on the screen. For those of you who like to copy, you can also copy her work for ideas. Any questions? If you've never done landscape before, lightly sketch in pencil where you want to put your objects. If you're going to have a lighthouse, for example, or a farmhouse, I would do that first in pencil, very pale, especially if you're planning to use watercolor paint. Once you finish the sketch and you know where the objects in your landscape will be, then feel free to use the watercolor paints or the soft pastels or whatever media. We also have colored pencils available today. The fabric is from this morning's class. I'm not going to put it away because I know many of you are finishing projects from this morning. If you can use it in the Maya Lin project, feel free to use it as well. Questions? I'm here to help, of course, as always. So if you need my help, please ask. All right. I'm going to get set up for the demonstration. I will be in front of that tripod at the back, but if you need me in the meantime, don't hesitate to ask. And Laura, I have to unpin myself, correct? Hide self-view. Don't know if that works. I'm sorry, and all the art supplies are at the back. Welcome to our class. Oh, watercolor. Oh, okay. Yes, she did. She wonderful. So well. Yeah. We'll be doing a demonstration in a moment. In there. How are you? How usual. Last minute. Last minute inspiration. Okay, good. Robin, can you see me? You can speak a little louder. Okay.
Yes, yes, I can see, thanks.
So I'm thinking two different directions with this project. You know how she had the layered pieces? You could do that with paper. It would be time consuming, but it would be well worth it. And I would start with the largest shape first. I'm thinking layers. Create a really beautiful paper sculpture. Actually, you should probably start with the smallest shape first. come to think of it. So I'm gonna cut this a little smaller than what I drew. And then you would trace it a little bit larger each time, and then glue up until you had a mound of layers. And I think it would be quite beautiful. And if you use the watercolor paper, you can beat it. I think it would be a very beautiful project. I don't like the pointy edges though. I think I would make it very furry. If you understand what I'm saying, right? So you would, this next one, I would start much smaller with your first shape. And then the next shape would be a little bit bigger. And so on. Each shape would be a little bit bigger than the last one. Probably have to make quite a few in order to get an object big enough, but it would be worth it. You could even paint each layer as you go before you glue it together, and it could dry quickly. And I would use this liquid glue. I would use the glue stick. You could even alternate with the colored and the white paper. It would also be very interesting. I'm not going to go through all that because it would take up the entire class to show you how we do that. I hope somebody tries it because I think it would be very, very nice. Then the other options are paper is very strong, very durable. You can cut and fold paper to make it stained. As long as you crease the fold, make it sharp. If the top is too tall, it will stain. See? It will stain. Fold, crease, fold, crease, cut, cut, wall. And you can glue it to the base. And you can start building things. You can also roll paper. Now that it's creased, it's harder to roll. But rolling paper is a great way to make it stand up. Okay, all kinds of structure by folding, bending, rolling, and gluing paper. See? That's basically it. I like it. And if you want to build with the paper, I would recommend using the watercolor paper technical way. Let Let me show you the rolling one more time. You should roll first before you roll up the bottom. It's much easier. Roll. Touch and fold up to make tabs. Make your cylinder stay. Have to glue it at your seam as well as glue it to your base. And of course, you can always crumple up paper. Glue it, make solid objects that way. All right. Done, everyone. Anyone want to use any of this? I will leave it. Yes, we're done with the demonstration. Now I'm gonna put up a picture. Okie dokie fanoki. And we have plenty of time. We still have an hour. Those of you who are here this morning, if you want to just continue working on what you started this morning, that's fine too. Not to worry. Yes, take it. Oh, yes, there are more of those. So which picture to put up? Always difficult. I don't think that's myelin. I'm gonna put up the dead trees. She was also the subject of an Academy Award-winning documentary called Maya Lin, A Strong, Clear Vision. And she said in the film, quote, "My work originates from a simple desire." Oh, no, I already said that quote. Never mind. I won't bore you with it a second time. I like it though. Yeah, we used to have. I did such an afternoon class, multi-service, on Tuesdays in one day. My schedule is different. But are you a dance instructor? I could be, but I don't. You're a lover. I love her. I read that. Yes. Yes. Very hard to do. Holly. Nice to meet you. I love how she has children. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're not available this weekend too, but I don't know where. If you like, I can text or use it. It's okay, I'm going to the Governor's Island for. Oh, good for you. Yeah. Oh, I always wanted to do that. Is it both Saturday and Sunday? I put my arms around. I should give you one in each. I'm in the Archer. So really, it's up to June 28th. So this gallery. Oh, I saw it. Okay. Oh, nice. Where is? I'll leave this using collage and less neat. It's created a kind of very mild. Robin, you're working on what you started this morning?
Yes, and it all started from trying to find a photograph of myself to do
Okay,
a self-portrait, but it didn't happen. I found this other photograph, so I don't know. I'll just show you at the end.
it's
It's
evolving.
it's a crazy piece, but it's lots of fun.
Okay, good. That's what I want to hear, that it's fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the pictures come right out like really. Yeah, they get right down right away. Yeah. I have a lot of things from gardening things now. Right. Okay. I will. That's so much fun. You can see I'm in my room time. Rita and myself. I knew you would have. I know, you said that. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I had so much fun doing that. There's casts here. Oh, yeah, it's nuts. Look at that.
Island or something, right on the edge of the Hudson River.
Oh, yeah.
It belongs here. No?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Check an address. Right of that. We figure that part.
Is she on Instagram?
Yeah.
They're pretty responsible. Yeah.
George. There.
Yeah, the joist is rotting, so they have to repair the joist, that whole foot. Did they use a lot of styrofoam or something for that too? No, they don't, you don't remember the big blocks, or they put styrofoam?
No, yeah.
Probably not styrofoam. Yeah, who knows? Do you remember if it was floating? Oh, well. So they have to repair the joist. And who knew that you could buy Peter? That was the first one. And the city wants it. Yeah. That's when they put part of it.
Let's buy Peter. I want to buy Peter. First thing I would like put in all trailer park. So yeah.
It's here with the gazebo. The small ones. Which one is that?
Is that even new?
Yes. Actually, up here is part of the walking.
Oh, I know what you're talking. For that, it is that sign not to be replaced. That's what we wanted. It's successful. At the same time, so long. She's the one. There. Yes.
But you know what, I don't have one, another color. The rest, like sky and all. Really? I'm not afraid of one color. I'm pretty good.
What you can do is use the paint and then use napkins with
The white
create the white, you know, wave. Everything around to look at yours. Wow. Just stepped on my own foot. thought James was coming today, Susan. Thought he was coming. Got me all nostalgic. We started talking about Australia yesterday.
Yeah. My sister.
Very. I really like that. So we have about 15 minutes till cleanup. Oh, I can message Maya Lynn. What should I say? Come to Hoboken.
Tell her about the class. Yeah, tell her about the class. Send her some of the pictures.
Okay. Oh, you can only send a sticker. Oh, oh no, here, I can write a message. The stickers are awful. Are you leaving? I'm sorry, I've gotten wrapped up in doing this. Okay, show me this beautiful. No, it's beautiful. No, it's not overworked. It's lovely. It's lovely. And very much your style. You should be very proud of it. Yes. Okay, I hope to see you next week. Okay, bravo. Oh, next week, no class, but the week after. Yes. All right, you have a lovely weekend. We can. Do folks want to share or do you want to keep working? It's 2 minutes till sharing time. Sharing and cleanup time. Bye, Barbara. Thank you. I don't know. I'm not getting any feedback on this. Do you want to share, Robin?
Yeah,
You would be first. Okay.
okay. I can't finish one part of it, but this is a crazy painting.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Lift it up a little higher. Tell us about it. I love
Well,
the
There's
color.
the photograph in the middle was a photograph of somebody I took in 1989. I don't know who she is. And then I just went from the photograph and started drawing with a pen and then continued. I don't know.
I like it very much. Oh, I
Thank
see
you.
there's lots of people in the background.
Yeah, and there's lots of
Very
hands,
cool idea.
the hands reaching out to each other. They're harder to
Yes.
see
Yes.
and got all mixed up. But what I learned from this is if you put a photograph in the middle of a piece of paper and then you work from that photograph, something happens.
It grows and grows and
Not
grows.
necessarily planned, but you know,
I have a suggestion for the next time. You might want to put it a little bit off center and see
okay,
what happens. Or
yes,
even way off in the upper left hand or right hand corner.
okay, I'll
And
do
let
it.
it grow from there. That might be
Okay.
fun too.
It was so much fun to do it. Yeah, thank you.
You're
But
welcome, Robin.
I didn't follow exactly, but I got the
Love
photograph.
working with you.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. I don't know where I am. I have to find myself. We're in, let's go to, there we go. Thank you, Laura. Colleen, would you like to share what you've created? Come on up to this screen. Colleen is a very new member of the class. And she's already sharing. I love this.
So this is inspired by Dominican Republic.
Aha. And you've been there. Lucky you.
Several times, yeah. I really like doing watercolor and the fabric. It mix in a mixture like that. I could sit here for hours and just
It really works. I love what you did with the collage. Which really reminds me of my lint. And then the addition of the fabric really makes it. It looks very surreal.
Yeah.
Do you know the terminology surreal? It has a very dreamlike quality to it. I personally think it's finished.
I think so too. If I mess with it,
It's
I'm
up
afraid.
to you.
I think it's finished. I think it's finished. So I started messing with. I thought of having like almost like like a sun coming out around here, like the rays of sun coming from under here. But then I don't
It
know.
might be a little too much.
Might be too much. Yeah, I think it's finished.
It's really lovely.
Thank you.
Well done. I like the colors.
Yeah. Oops.
I like it.
Thank you, Liz.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I hope, the next Wednesday that we come, the week after next, there will be an afternoon class. And like I said, we have Tuesday afternoons at the multi-center. You're welcome to come in. I look forward to seeing you again. Yoga, if you want to share. I mean, yours isn't attached.
Yeah, I boxed my parts.
So send me a JPEG when you're done or bring it to Tuesday's class. Or is that one blue?
This one, I have to. That'd be good.
All right, so Yoko can't show hers, it's not attached, but you could try. Yeah, go up to the screen like that. So it's up to the big screen. On Tuesday starts at 1:30.
1:30.
And the multi is second and Graham.
Right. Oh, go back.
Yeah, back up. Yeah, this is coming along really nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
I love these shapes. Really reminds me of Maya Lynn sculpture.
Yeah. Thank
And the colors are very, very dramatic.
Really good.
You gonna share, Susan?
You are not as well.
I'm gonna do it this morning, so I'll do both. Oh, she sent me a fish, my own. Oh, really?
A fish? Gefilte fish?
I think she said it, maybe I asked it.
This is,
Oh, this is great, Susan.
why am I, oh,
There you
okay.
go. You're
Uh,
right.
this is Tulum that I've been to several times in the past,
Yeah.
in my past life, no, in my younger days. So I'll be finishing it at home. And this morning,
I've been to Cancun, but
Oh, look at this.
oh,
Oh, how cool.
yeah, that I did
What's
this.
your style?
I love doing collage. Yeah, really. That's a picture of me in the middle there that I did with a kid's camera. Yeah, and then I decided to build around that. So, and this, of course, cats. Cats.
Very ebony tree pattern. I hope you get to meet her one day. You guys, I think, would be on the same wavelength.
with who?
Ebony G. Patterson, the artist.
Oh,
who
yes,
loves
that's, yeah.
Christy. Love that.
Careful going up there, there's all the water.
Yeah, be careful of the wire. Yeah,
That is.
Oh, that is lovely.
really cool. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I love the big buttons. The big buttons really make me want to look at the face on that figure.
It looks like we saw her when she was young.
Yeah, it does.
Now you're like. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is that gonna be a card? Is that one of your cards? A big card.
I know, it's beautiful.
Jackie, do you want to share your water? Jackie did the
Oh, wow.
really cool watercolor
Oh, wow.
on the pastel paper. I never thought you'd achieve.
That's amazing.
That is just great.
Wow.
Really nice.
It's really awesome.
Oh, you're getting some hearts. Uh-huh. All right. Any other thoughts or ideas? On Maya Lynn, do go see her work whenever and wherever you can. She did there was a show of her work about the Hudson River in New York State. I don't remember which museum.
Also, if you go to Big Town, go to Jake Smoke.
Oh, right, she designed the J.P. Morgan building. So she is a professional architect as well as a designer and an artist. Thank you for reminding me, Yoko. We were talking about it just yesterday.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic because J.P. Morgan and Chase Bank are wreaking havoc on her environment. Yes, but
It is ironic. She tried to plant plants in the walls.
yes,
Along
make
with
a living
everything,
wall.
so
Yes,
Making nature and something around.
yes. We should do a field trip.
Yes. No, that's the old. Oh, okay. So I brought up one in Jersey City.
Right, so we should start cleaning up, sorry. It is only 5 minutes to the end. We have not started cleaning the police department.
Oh, this. Yeah, she's taking design of the bottom, yeah, so.
So Robin, we're gonna call it a day. Oops, sorry, everyone. That's my
Loved having the 2 classes. Loved it.
connection.
Yeah.
It's
Just
nice
great.
having the 2 classes. Yeah, we used to have it all the time, every week. Maybe one day in the future, we'll get back to that. Bye, Jackie. See you soon.
Thanks for great
See you
classes.
next Tuesday. And Robin, I will see you, no class next week, but the following week we'll have another double.
Great. It's terrific.
All
Okay,
right.
see you soon.
See you soon. Goodbye to everyone.